Hi everyone and welcome back to the Newcastle career mode on FIFA 23. Of course, we have the FA Cup final and it is against Manchester City. We're going to go ahead and do the press conference first up. Will you make changes to the lineup? I'm going to go with our first team. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to make any changes to the lineup that we have. Am I still confident? Yeah, I'd say so. I want to go out and win. I want to get an FA Cup shock. We also have an opportunity to finish in the top 8 in the Premier League. Obviously, we could fall down to 10th, I think it was, as well. At the moment, we're 9th. I'm sure you figured out by now. Can your team find consistency? It's about confidence. We can beat City. Of course we can. We got a point at the Etihad. I mean, we were up by 2 with a couple minutes to go. So, of course we can. And we've beaten other Big Six teams as well this season. I have full confidence in the lads that we can win this game today, but if we don't, it wouldn't necessarily be a terrible thing, because if we win, of course, that means Europa League football. If not, then next season, with a strengthened squad and all that, we'll be able to head into the season fully focusing on the Premier League. But I, of course, still want to win this game because it means more money for next season. We also play Europa League football, which is still a good thing. Regardless, that's a futuristic thing. I'm thinking about this game right now. This 4-1-4-1 formation is working incredibly, or I think it technically might be a 4-1-2-3 or something like that. But regardless, it's working so well for us right now. So we're not going to change anything in terms of the bench. I don't think I want to change anything either. I think we're all good to go. We're going to head into this game, and let's aim for the win. Go big or go home, lads. The Man City team needs no introduction. We know how good they are. We know how strong that they are. Like, as I said, no introduction needed. So we know that this will be a tough game. We know that we're going to struggle. But why can't we win? Seriously, City drop points, here and there. I mean, in this career mode, they drop points a lot more than they do in real life. I tell you that. They're not even. I don't think they're even in the top 4 at the moment. And if they are, they're only just 4th. So they've actually really not been that good this season. So, if there's ever a time that we can actually get the win against them, I'd say now would be it, given that we're in a cup final. Can we play this over the top? Bruno's way offside. Yeah. I was going to say, the defence were quite high there, but that's why they caught Bruno out offside. Oh, well. Oh, my God. That was a bit close from Grealish. A bit close for comfort. Oh, no. Okay, thank God Haaland's put it over. I just gave him the ball again. Oh, Bruno with nice play. Miranda played inside. Oh, it's gone to Saint-Maximin. Isaac. Shelby, please. Oh, Edison, you fatty. Damn it. That's unlucky, boys. Let's get this one, though. Isaac's there. It's 1-0. Come on. Come on, lads. Trippier's corner is met by the 6'4" Swedish giant in Alexander Isak. Thank goodness for that. We have actually taken the lead in the FA Cup final. We could have conceded a goal a few minutes ago, but we didn't, thankfully, and thankfully we've taken the chance when we've gotten it. 1-0. Now, of course, last time we played City, we absolutely blew it, being 2 up towards the end of the game. But hopefully this time we don't... we've given the ball away. Hopefully this time we don't repeat that. And we can actually hold on to this. That's not a good start, though. Come on, Miranda, get back. Thankfully, Haaland had a wide open lane to run into there. And just... Oh, no, I've given the ball away again. And he just decided to pass it to no one. So, you know what? I'll take that. Hopefully they don't come forward. And again, they've passed the ball to no one. So I'll take it. Hopefully one of these times I can actually capitalise, though. Guimaraes over to Almiron. Nods it down. I'm going to try and whip this in. Diaz got there first. Come on, Shelby. Couldn't win it. De Bruyne on the ball. I can't get the tackle in here. That's great play from City. And I must have dragged one of my centre-backs out or something. It was too quick for me to be able to even notice, to be honest. It was just really quick play from City. And on half-time, pretty much, City have equalised. That's not what we needed, and that's definitely not what we wanted either. Obviously, we have the same squad that started the pitch out for this second half. No need to change anything. We might not be winning, but we were winning for most of the first half. I'm going to try a shot here with Bruno. Oh my god, how good have my long shots been recently, guys? We almost scored again there. Almiron then gets the ball. How good has Almiron been in real life recently? He crosses it in. Saint-Maximin, oh my goodness. Neves for City. De Bruyne, what a ball from Kevin De Bruyne. That's ridiculous. That's overpowered, that is. And that is the difference between City and other teams, is they have that sort of stuff in the locker. So Anderson, Target and Cher have just come on in replacement of Joe Willock, Miranda and Ezri Konsa. They're my changes. Hopefully they can be changes that positively impact us. And it just has, as Anderson has put Saint-Maximin in down this wing here. He's cut inside and it's been saved, unfortunately. I was so confident he was going to score that. Here's Shelvey. Oh my god. Please say he's onside. He is onside. Almiron. Shelvey. Oh, Jonjo. Isaac. Please. Yes! It's Anderson! Elliot Anderson in the FA Cup final. It's 2-2 with 15 minutes to go. Shelvey got so unlucky, and then Isak's shot was saved. I accidentally chipped Isak's shot, I think, and then Anderson's there, and I'm just like, please, just hit it in the back of the net. And he did. Elliot Anderson, 2-2. Come on. They're doing some weird stuff here. De Bruyne doesn't shoot. Foden lays it off. Haaland from a long way out. It's been deflected. And it's saved just about by Nick Pope. Can we win this ball back, please, lads? Let's not bottle this. Cancelo passes to Foden. Oh, it's actually made it. I thought it wasn't going to make it. I haven't been able to cut it out either. Haaland. No, please, no, please. No. Calm. 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 It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just the final minute. And it's just the FA Cup final. I hate this game with a passion. It was 3-3 in the last game. I don't think it's going to be 3-3 in this game, although there's 3 minutes of added time. Can we just nick the ball back, please? Nick possession. Cher gets the tackle in. De Bruyne get in front of it. Have I given a pen? Oh, I've given a pen away. Okay, yep, that's great. Haaland steps up for the hat-trick, and it's actually saved by Pope. Oh, but there's not going to be enough time. Please. Please, ref. Oh, we're not going to get it. Oh, damn. Okay. As much as, you know, we mightn't have deserved it, we didn't play super duper well. We were against City. I think we really held our own against them today. I'm pretty sure they would have had more chances and all that. They were definitely the favourites. It doesn't matter though. We played really good. I feel like we deserve to at least take them to extra time, but it is what it is. As I said at the start of the game, if we did lose today, which we obviously did, it wouldn't be terrible. But in saying that, like, I really feel like we could have gotten a good result out of that game. But like I said, we lost probably fair and square. Ruben Neves would never captain Manchester City in his first year there. That's just stupid. That's just a glitch of the leadership trait. Anyway, fair play to City. They win the FA Cup. Yeah, no one cares. Time to take on Southampton at St Mary's now. Really should be getting the 3 points here, let's be honest. Oh, yes, Bruno. An early tackle. Can we play it down this left-hand side? We can. Oh, my God. A crazy 1-2 that's actually worked. And Bruno blazes it over the bar. No. Almiron on the ball. Let's knock it inside to Bruno. Here's Willock. Try and break the space. He's done well. Almiron with great play. And the cross is well cut out by Gallardo. Oh, my God. But they've given us the ball again. What can we do with it? Kind of worked it back a bit here. Call me the FIFA 23 CPU, but we've worked it well. Trippier with a great cross. That was an awesome ball in. A true English right-back being able to deliver it on a sixpence every single time. Oh, Miranda with a great win. And I've accidentally played it through for Bruno, essentially, here. But it's kind of worked. Jonjo on the ball here. I'm just going to try a shot. Oh, Jonjo! This guy's insane. Look at him. Look at the fella. What a G. I wasn't expecting him to be able to stay ahead of the Southampton defenders, but the guy to his left, who was like diagonally to his left as he's just coming across there, as you can see, was sort of staying with Isak. So Shelvey just went to goal and he smacks at top bins with the weak foot. Ralph can't believe his eyes, mate. Upgrading the midfield is going to be one of the things I do first next season. But Shelvey could still be in contention for a starting spot. You know, I definitely don't want to sell him or drop him if we don't have to. You know what I mean? Here he is again. I'm just going to hit this again. John Joe. Oh, he's actually on fire. Oh, John Joe getting bloody stuck in, you know. That's insane. Let's play this down the wing for Saint-Maximin now. It's great stuff from Saint-Maximin. Great ball for Isak. And I've blazed it over because I'm in such a stupid state right now. I'm probably going to just leave. Oh no, I thought I was going to cut that out, but Armstrong is on the ball here and I'm way behind him. Don't let him cut it across. What happened there? 5 to go in the first half. Can we make this a bit more comfortable by getting a 2-goal cushion? Well, we have a bit of an opportunity here. Let's try and get this forward. We just about managed to. John Joe is on the ball. Inside, one more. Willock, aim for the corner. Ah, it's saved. So, we are 1-0 up at the break. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Here's Almiron now. Oh, ref, he's taking him out there. That's a horrible challenge. Get in front, lads. Elyounoussi on the ball. Have I taken him out? I have. Yeah, I give away so many penalties. Damn. Before Ward-Prowse steps up, I assume that's who's going to step up. Murphy has just come on at right back, and Joelinton and Anderson have come on in midfield. Come on. Oh, yeah, it's an easy penalty. Piss off. An hour in, and it's 1-1. God damn it. Isak. No, the pass was cut out. Bruno did well, though, and the pass was kind of okay. We've still got it. On this wing with Saint-Maximin. Back for Joelinton. Good Christ, that was awful. Bruno into the feet of Anderson, scorer of our second goal in the FA Cup final, of course, and we've got Saint-Maximin in here down the wing. Saint-Maximin, it's kind of come across, but it just all went wrong. Ugh. Isak, a bit slow to get it out of his feet. On one more, come on. Anderson again. No, McCarthy, what the hell? Armstrong. Oh no. Aribo on the ball, don't let him in, don't let him in. Come on, Murphy, no! Nick Pope actually made a save in a football match. I thought I would never see the day. Even if he doesn't end up staying, which obviously he won't. That save will be remembered in Newcastle United folklore. Oh my god, if we go and score from this. We have Nick Pope. You are officially baptized, my friend, by Pope Benedict, Francis, or Benjamin themselves. What am I saying? What the hell? Just send him off to the Vatican City at this point. If we sell Nick Pope, we have to sell him to the Vatican City. But I'm really starting to work out how to use Isak a bit better now. I've just brought him off, actually, to rest him for that final Prem game against AFC Bournemouth. I brought Callum Wilson on, and I brought Fraser on the right-hand side for the man that just got an assist, actually, in Miguel Almiron. Hopefully, we don't go and just blow this away, because it did really well to make it 2-1. Bruno with a nice flick. Can we get Saint-Maximin in behind? Joelinton doesn't really put a lot of power on. I think he overestimated Saint-Maximin's ability to run, even though he can't do any of that himself. Oh god, Armstrong, no! Konsa just got in, tackle of the season. I know that we've had a lot of candidates for the title tackle of the season, but Fraser just won a header. Oh my god, that's a moment of the season. My point is, what a tackle, what a moment, what an incredible occurrence that was. I forgot what I'm even talking about. Come on, Fraser. Come on. Go on. One more pass. Bruno. One more. Joelinton. Joelinton, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. What is happening? It's alright, we're going to get the win, lads. Yes. 3 points. What a crazy end to the game. But regardless, we get the win. And it was a hard-fought victory. Nick Pope, yes, I've slandered him a lot this season, but seriously, what a moment from that man, Nick Pope, legend. So as you guys can see, just above me, basically, West Ham went to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and won 2-1. So that means that even though there's still 3 points between us and West Ham, there is a 15-goal difference in favour of West Ham as well. So we will be finishing ninth as we're 4 points above Leicester as well, given their 2-2 draw against Arsenal. So we are finishing ninth. That's done and dusted. And I think that's relatively realistic. I mean, at the moment, Newcastle are having a really good season, like pushing for top 6, 7 football, maybe more. But I mean, that might be a stretch. Who knows? But regardless, Newcastle United are ninth in the Premier League in this save. We're doing really, really well for ourselves. I think that's realistic. I think I've done really well this season in realism as well. I think I've absolutely smashed it personally. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Speaking of down below, we could relegate Bournemouth here. Oh God, I'd kind of feel a bit bad. I'd like to get my goal difference up into the positives because we're on a -3 goal difference right now. And if we win this game and Brighton get a result against West Ham, which will be so typical because that means that we'd only lose out on 8 by goal difference. But if Brighton get a result against West Ham, even a point actually, and we beat Bournemouth, Bournemouth will go down, which I'd feel terrible about. So, I am going to play it for continuity purposes, but yeah. My girlfriend's asking me why giraffes are so tall. I don't understand. What? Also, despite the fact that it is a nothing game, essentially, for us, I'm still going with my first team. Sorry, Bournemouth. You watch, I'll lose 5-0 now, just like Old Trafford in this career mode. My beloved AFC Bournemouth, I do hope they stay in the Premier League. In real life, it's not looking terribly likely, but we'll see. If we relegate them, we relegate them. I do need to remember it's just a game. Oh, John Joe looking lively. Willock. He's done alright there. Almiron, it's not a great pass. Come on, win that, Isaac. He's somehow won it, despite headering it about halfway through its journey down to the ground. Oh, great play. Isaac, why are you trying to backheel that, bro? It's alright, John Joe's recovered it, of course he has. He tees it up. Neto has come and blocked the cross, but Isaac has got there just on the brink of half-time. 1-0 up. That's going to be it for the first half. It's 1-0. I have brought Wilson on at half-time. Isaac, of course, got us that goal. That's going to be his season over. I think he's actually scored a lot of goals, especially, you know, since our January transfer window and since our formation switch up. I think he's been really, really prolific for us. So we'll take a look at the stats, of course, come the very end of the season, which is, of course, just after this game. But I've brought Wilson on, who has done really well for us in the game time that he's got. But Isaac's, of course, outshunned him totally due to the fact that he's just been scoring a lot. So, you know, you can understand why he hasn't got much game time, but he has been good when he has played. He's played it into the feet of Miranda here, who, I mean, it is my fault. I just shouldn't have tried to pass it to Saint-Maximin because he was blocked. I'm an idiot. Eddie Howe / Mr. Robert Obflob deserves a pat on the back, by the way. How good has my transfer activity been? Inacio, Consa, and Miranda in my first 2 windows, actually, in charge of Newcastle, have been insane. Actually insane. Inacio, who just got the tackle in there, has been so solid. Consa's been solid. Good save, Pope. Miranda's been solid. It's just been an amazing, amazing recruitment process that we've undergone here. I think we actually have a couple of players in the youth academy, speaking of recruitment, that we could take a look at come the end of this episode. What are we doing? Can we get it out, lads? Jesus, I'm holding X and I'm pushing up the other end of the pitch and you're headering it to each other in the frickin' box. Come on, here's Billing. Kwame. All the way back to Stepanenko. They're playing it around quite nicely here, Bournemouth. I am getting a bit scared. Don't let him play it to Billing. It's alright, he's taking the shot and it's wide. Target, Anderson and Murphy have all come on in replacement of Miranda, Willock and Almiron, who has been a bit hit and miss this season. He's definitely had his moments, don't get me wrong, but overall, very frustrating player to play with, I'll tell you that. He's not as good as Alan Saint-Maximin whatsoever. I don't know if he'll be here next season. I don't really like playing with a left-footed player out wide on FIFA 23. It just doesn't seem to do it for me. I like a right-footed player on the left, but not a left-footed player on the right, even though it's not the same thing, but it's almost the same thing. I don't know. It's just me. I think Wilson can play it back to Shelvey. Bruno, there's the gap from Anderson. On one more to Saint-Maximin. Open it up. Unlucky. Right, we've still got it. Shelvey does well. He's stayed on his feet like a true Brexit geezer. Over to Trippier here. Can Wilson get on the end of this? Yes, he can, but it's out for a corner. Sant-Maximin's header. It's all right. We still got it. Sant-Maximin. Great play from him. Oh, great stuff from Allen. Great stuff. Quick passing and everything. Anderson. Oi, ref. That's a rash challenge. Not really tried free kicks on this game. If there's a man I want to try it with, it's probably Kieran Trippier. Come on. Hit this. Oi. Oh, he scored! My first, legitimate attempt at a shot on FIFA 23 free kicks has gone in the back of the net. Kieran Trippier. Unbelievable stuff. 2-0, game, set, match. Sorry, Bournemouth. I hope Brighton haven't got a result because I want Bournemouth to stay up for real. I really do. I have just brought on Cher. So, yeah, he's my final sub for this game. We've had quite a few 2-0 wins this season, it feels like. But that's good. 2-0s are solid results. And it's another clean sheet at home. What can I say? We've been really good with that. We actually achieved that objective, which I'm so surprised by. But it upped my manager rating. It's all smiles. Good season from the lads. A 9th placed finish. I'll take it. Good stuff, boys. Really good stuff. So, of course, we didn't want Brighton to get a result against West Ham, nor did we actually expect it. But of course they bloody did. So not only does that mean that Bournemouth ended up actually getting relegated, which you can see confirmation of just here. That's so, I don't want to look at that because that's probably going to happen in real life. Anyway, but we miss out on 8th place by bloody goal difference. I knew that would happen. Why couldn't they just even just draw against Spurs and then lose to Brighton? It's ridiculous. Anyway, 9th, again, it's a fine finish. Liverpool got 100 points. 100 points. They got a 3-3 draw against Leicester on the final day, so that obviously got them a 4th draw of the season. Quick thinking right there. They finished top of the league, again, 100 points. It's a sensational season. United up there in second. I mean, they have the squad for it. There's no doubt about it. 79 points, 75 for Chelsea, and then City did make the top 4, but only 1 point ahead of Aston Villa, you know. And we beat Villa. We beat them at home. Of course, we got a draw against Chelsea and then beat them at Stamford Bridge. We obviously sucked arse against United, but we got a draw at the Etihad against City, you know. We beat Tottenham at one point and lost 5-1 to them, but we beat them. We had good results, you know what I'm saying? We were actually very good this season against some of the top teams a few times. Obviously, we lost 4-1, 1-0 to Liverpool. But, I mean, they went on to be Centurions. You can't really be mad at that. You can't be mad at our season at all. We had a good first season. I've really, really enjoyed it. And I do have plans for next season regarding transfer targets and all that sort of stuff. Going down is, of course, Bournemouth. But Leeds and Brentford joined them. It's not looking like it's going to go that way in real life. But, hey, it is what it is. Them two go down. That's a shame. We love you, Leeds. We do. But apart from that, the table looks pretty well normal. You know, Crystal Palace and Southampton in their permanent spots, it feels like, for the next 500 years. Leicester down in 10th. Everton and Wolves below them. Spurs and Arsenal having, you know, not great seasons, 6th and 7th. Obviously, Arsenal are really, really good this season so far in real life. As I said, Villa in 5th. It's quite incredible. I don't get why City haven't won all 38 games. In FIFA, I kind of get it. I mean, in real life, they should. Their team is just so much better than everyone else's. It doesn't make sense how they don't win every game when they're not buying football, but they're buying the best players from all across the world in football and continue to do so every season. It blows my mind that they don't win every single game. But again, I'm not going to complain. It means that there's more entertainment for their games. Anyway, let's focus on stats here. Holy Jesus, Ronaldo was a goal off equaling Mo Salah's record, and Mo Salah was second with an impressive 28 goals. That's incredible. Anyway, Ronaldo got 31. That's amazing. Not going to happen in real life. Haaland with 23. I reckon that would be a good tally for him in the first season, but I reckon he'll end up with around Salah's sort of tally that he got in here. I reckon Haaland's going to end up with that in real life as a maximum. I don't think he'll go and break the record or anything. Taremi for Villa got 22. That's very impressive. Son and Kane with 21. De Bruyne got 20 goals. Shamaka, the new signing for West Ham, got 19. You can see Isak there in 36 games, got 18 goals. That's very, very impressive. No other Newcastle players up there, of course. Kwame got 16. He'll be playing championship football next season. Actually, he'll probably get signed by someone else. Do we have anyone in assists? We do. We have Almiron with 9. I did not realise that. That's pretty awesome. It was Fernandez that topped assist, of course, but regardless, Almiron got 9 for us. We also had Bruno with 6, and that looks like that's it. We were actually joint second in clean sheets with Nick Pope, but that's all down to our defence. I wasn't having any enjoyment with Sven Botman. I wasn't having any real enjoyment with Dan Burn. He had a few good games for us, actually, but I didn't have like much enjoyment using him. So we brought in Ignacio and Konsa in the same window, but it was so worth it. How good have they been? 67 million is what we'll head into next season with as a default. 2 youth academy players actually left our squad, unfortunately. So that only leaves, I think, Big Mike, as you can see there, Mike Hunt, and Aaron Kelly, a goalkeeper, who I might actually just promote. I might promote these two to my team. I may as well do it. Just get him into the squad. You know, they're 2 players, decent overall, very good potential, all that sort of stuff. I'm probably not going to end up using them. I'll be really honest with you guys, but they're still there. They're still numbers for us, and I think that's really valuable because I'm not having Karius or Gillespie as my 2 third-choice keepers. I've obviously got Darlow as the backup and Kelly as the third choice. That's what I'm sort of wanting. Nick Pope is not a player that has a future here. I might keep him as a backup, but he's just too good to be a backup, man. Realistically, 6'6". He's 31. Yeah, just he won't necessarily start going down in overall, but he's certainly not going to be going up in it. And he's so mistake prone in this game. I'm just not going to use him. In terms of upgrades to the team, I'm looking to bring someone in the midfield and potentially a winger to bench Almiron. Again, he was our top assist maker this season with 9. That's very impressive. And he did have some good moments, but a bit like Leon Bailey in the Leeds career mode in FIFA 22, just didn't do it for me. He really wasn't terribly good. And as I said in that last game against Bournemouth, I didn't enjoy having a left-footed player out on that right-hand side very much at all. Big Michael, we're going to give him a Youth Academy player number. Let's go with 56 because why not? It was just there. And then if we go further down, we'll have Kelly here. Actually, he can have the number 13. That makes sense. In terms of stats for... Oh, Karius is going, is he? He's joining Torino. I didn't even know that. That's good. That's good news. In terms of our top scorer, of course, it was Isak. He got no assists, but he got 20 goals in 40 games. That's a goal every other game. That's fantastic. That's literally how it was, actually. He literally, not averaged, he literally got a goal every other game. 18 goals in 36 games in the Prem and 2 in 4 in the FA Cup. That's really, really good. And that's exactly what I want from him. I want him to be able to put the ball in the back of the net because we've got creativity around him. Alan Saint-Maximin with a very, very good season. His end product really, really surprised me. He had 11 goals and 7 assists in 42 appearances. I think that's very, very good. And I'm, of course, wanting to keep him around next season. I also want to keep Almiron around next season. I think he'd be a fine, fine player to bring off the bench for now. 8 goals and 10 assists. It's not too bad. Not exactly starting material for what I want next season. You know, next season I want to be pushing for sort of top 6, top 7 sort of area. Callum Wilson, like I said before, he's had a really good season. Nothing, you know, prolific, but as backup strikers go, I don't think you can really fault him. Joe Willock got 6 goals and 6 assists. I did not realise that. That's very, very impressive. John Joe Shelby, I wouldn't say he's my player of the season by any stretch of the imagination. I'd say he was very good, though. I did enjoy using him. Chris Wood, I didn't really use him back half of the season. Started to when it was just him and Callum Wilson fighting for that second choice striker spot along with Isak, and he did okay, but it was only in the FA Cup, really in games I simmed, that he did anything. Konsa, all his goals were for Villa in the Premier League, but what a signing he was. Fraser, he wasn't bad to bring off the bench. Don't really have much to say about him. I just don't like him as a person. Anyway, Kieran Trippier, my player of the season, I'd say. I think he was defensively and offensively solid. I just really enjoyed using him. What more can I say? That free kick against Bournemouth sealed it for me. What an incredible free kick. Bruno was also insane. I can't wait to use him as a DM. Actually, how far away are we from completing that development plan? Is he still on CDM? He's not? Oh my god, I swear I put him on defensive mid. Please say it's not going to take long. I mean, it shouldn't. 27 weeks. Okay, it shouldn't take too long. Because I prefer him in that DM role. Oh my god. I thought I already had him on in that development plan. That's my bad. Elliot Anderson really impressed me. Of course, he scored in the FA Cup final, which is incredible. He also got a couple assists here and there. He was just a great player. He's gone up by 3 overall. I think I might have him on a development plan. I probably don't. Yeah, I do, actually. That's good. Ball-winning midfielder. I'm upping his stats as we speak. 11 weeks to go. I really do enjoy Anderson. I think he does have a future here, just in and around the squad. Don't know about coming off the bench as much as he did last season, but I still want to give him a chance, you know? Overall is just a number at the end of the day. Jacob Murphy, he did okay for us, but he really wasn't anything special. I didn't particularly enjoy using him. He did do okay, though. He did have some moments. Joel Linton's crap. You know, I'm just going to do it now. I'm just going to transfer list him now. I just don't like him in this game. Matt Targett was a great backup left back. He will be back up to Miranda next season as well. And then down here, you've got a couple of low knees. And then players we just didn't really use that much. And that's pretty well it, isn't it? I'm not going to really use Dragovic much, to be honest. Didn't even get a game in the Prem. No surprise. Cher was a good backup centre-back. Miranda, this guy was a really, really good signing. Really enjoyed using him. Same with Ignacio. Nick Pope. We'll decide what to do with you in the next episode, my friend. But apart from that, that is going to be it for the final episode of Season 1 of the Newcastle United Career Mode. Actually, should we check other leagues? I might check, like, Champions League, who won the Carabao Cup, because I don't know who won the Carabao Cup, actually, to be fair. I think we got knocked out, like, first round, second round, something like that. Who cares? Seriously, like, as much as the Carabao Cup, like, it's great to win it and stuff like that, you don't have an objective for it in your manager rating affection thing, so it doesn't matter. Oh, get that out of my sight. Don't want to see that. Who did end up winning the Carabao Cup, though? Show me. I want to know. It was Arsenal. Another 3-2 win in an English Cup final, and it was against Liverpool. The Super Cup was won by Real Madrid, unsurprisingly. I think City won the Champions League. They did. They beat Atletico Madrid. Spurs, Chelsea, and City were all in the semi-finals. That's incredible stuff. What about the Europa League? Who won it? It was Inter. They beat Marseille. That would be a great final, actually, to be fair. And the Conference League, if anyone really cares, Man United won the Conference League. Oh, joy. Anyway, yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for your support on this series throughout this first season. That's actually been really good from you lot. So, again, thank you very much for that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to be making some signings, upgrading the team, and heading into Season 2 where I want to crack that top 7. I'm not going to go crazy and say, oh, I want to win the Premier the Champions League in 2, even 3 seasons. No, we're doing it as realistically as we can, but we're also keeping in our minds, like, they've been taken over by a bunch of multi-hundred billionaires, you know, so, you know, take that into account, as I said. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.